and welcome to this edition of Carolina Insider. I'm Abby McDowell. Today we start out in our neighboring state. North Carolina continues to face backlash for the transgender bathroom law recently passed. Under this law, transgender people are forced to use a bathroom that matches their gender on their birth certificate, not the gender they identify with. Tuesday, PayPal announced it will no longer open an operations center in North Carolina because of this law. In the statement released, PayPal said the new law perpetuates discrimination and it violates the values and principles that are at the core of PayPal's mission and culture. PayPal would have brought 400 jobs to Charlotte. If you are driving today, be wary of more than just the traffic signs. Pothole damage costs U.S. drivers $3 billion a year to fix. As Victoria Broughton reports, Columbia is all too familiar with this pothole situation.
On any given day, 4 to 6 cars pull into the bays here at Auto Club in need of repairs. These days, half of them for potholes.
Roads are bad in Columbia.
The owner says a lot can go wrong. Struts, suspension, and some seriously bent rims. Columbia's pothole problem got especially bad after the fall floods. In some places, like here on Blossom Street, metal plates cover up trouble below. Other places, potholes still riddle the roads. Drivers are agitated and looking for answers.
The city will kind of throw a steel plate on top of it and be done with it. That kind of seems like their solution to all the potholes around here. Instead of actually filling them in, they'll throw a steel plate on it and call it a day.
But it's not always as clear-cut as that. The City of Columbia is responsible for some of the roads, while the South Carolina Department of Transportation is responsible for others. Some of the roads need one type of asphalt, while some need another, but it all costs money.
Alan Kazusko is an assistant maintenance engineer for SCDOT. He says they're averaging 20 complaints per week. They give themselves 24 hours to fix a pothole once it's reported.
Well, we are fighting an uphill battle as far as the condition of our roads.
In the meantime, drivers should do their best to detour around the problems.
Try to slow down as much as you can. It's the force at which you hit the pothole and the impact is where the damage is done.
Otherwise, you might just be the next car coming into the Auto Club and walking out with a big bill. Victoria Broughton, Carolina Insider.
April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and AAA of the Carolinas is urging you to pay attention while behind the wheel. According to AAA, distracted driving plays a major role in traffic accidents and deaths. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that distracted driving caused almost 3,200 deaths and 430,000 injuries in 2014. You might have noticed Facebook has been making some changes recently. Here with the latest news on social media is Laura Ararat with The Buzz. Laura?
Thanks, Abby. Facebook is now capturing the attention of many cable news networks after partnering with E!News. Facebook Live now allows viewers to watch live stream video from different networks like E!News, NPR, The Washington Post, and even Cosmo Magazine right on Facebook. Every time a network stream goes live, all of its millions of fans are notified so they can join in and watch now. According to the Forbes magazine, a major development is coming. The new technology reportedly will transform Facebook Live into higher quality video, just like you would get from TV news. That and other upgrades will be unveiled next week at the annual Facebook F8 Developers Conference in San Francisco, where they'll discuss new updates and other integrations. That's it for this edition of The Buzz. I'm Laura Ararat. Back to you, Abby, in the studio.
Thanks, Laura. Kicking it over to sports, following a 2-1 series loss against Vanderbilt, the number 8 Gamecocks rallied on Tuesday night at home against Coastal Carolina. With runs scored by L.T. Tobert, John Jones, Jonah Bride, and Marcus Mooney, the Gamecocks beat Coastal Carolina 4-2. Pitcher Taylor Widener is credited with the win, and Josh Reagan with the save. The Gamecocks return to SEC play tonight, opening a weekend series against Tennessee at Founders Park. They will then travel to Charlotte, North Carolina to face the number 13 UNC Tar Heels at BB&T Ballpark Tuesday. Elsewhere in sports, the spring football game is this Saturday at noon. Gates open at 10:30 and admission is free. That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider. I'm Abby McDowell. We'll see you back here next time in the Kennedy Greenhouse studio.